Hello to games, views, and zumses. My name is MrSapperism, and welcome back to another Battlefield 3 live commentary thingamacfuck shit, where I'm showing you guys the M417 and pretty much what class to use with it in this kind of situation and whatever. And so I'm going to start off by talking to you guys, giving you guys some facts, some knowledge about how to grab the M417 and how it's a really good weapon and its max range, its ammunition and whatever. So the M417 is not a premium. No, it is a premium weapon. Sorry. You require to achieve it or to get it, you have to complete a task or not an achievement, but more of a mission, I guess you could say. You could call it a mission to grab the M417. It has 20 rounds. We can also like in each magazine, but the maximum rounds you can get is 21 by slipping in that one round. Its maximum range is 2,250 meters. So, like I said, like you guys all know, it's a sniper rifle and it's semi-automatic. So obviously, it's going to have a really long range. But being a semi-automatic sniper rifle, it's not going to be 1-hit kill or 2-hit kill. In fact, it's going to be around 4-hit kill. For me, I believe it's 4-hit kill. Every time I try to shoot at someone, it ends up being a 4-hit kill when they are on 100 HP. Also depending on like if there's a medikit near them and whatnot. So the attachments you're going to want and the secondary weapon you're going to want, they're going to be on the screen right now. I'm going to tell you guys why you're going to want to use them. So the M417, obviously, the holographic sight, foregrip, and laser sight, simply because now the holographic sight, which is going to help you at close range, medium range, and well, it's also my favorite scope to use for all guns, except for bolt action snipers. I don't like using them for bolt action snipers, but pretty much the holographic sight. The reason I chose the holographic sight is one reason is because it's my favorite sight to use. Secondly, because like I said earlier, it's going to help you at close range, medium range, long range. It's especially at close range and medium range. Those are its strengths. There's the strengths of the holographic sight. So that's pretty much what it's really good at. The foregrip, because it increases the accuracy. You didn't get really much. You didn't get any. I guess you could say scope sway or very much recoil with the gun. And laser sight, because it will help you with the accuracy when you're not using the scope and someone's right in front of you and you're shooting at them crazy, and it's gonna make it pretty accurate. It's gonna make it pretty easy to kill someone with it. And the M1911 is S-Tac. You could use any M1911 you could use the M1911 with the suppressor, or you could use this S-Tac version, or you could also use any handgun with the suppressor. Now, I'd recommend using the S-Tac, but if you don't have the S-Tac, go ahead and use any handgun that you're comfortable using or that you're good with the suppressor, of course, because you're going to want a stealthy weapon for the gun itself, for when you're either out of ammunition or find yourself behind enemy lines, where you're going to want to take out the enemy from behind stealthily without notifying their teammates in front of them or around them. Now, the things you're going to want to use, I'm going to show you guys them later at the end of the video. The class setup, I guess you could say. I'm going to show you guys at the end. Now, I'm going to tell you guys why I love using the crossbow with scope, especially. I love using the crossbow since it has you can switch through different types of bolts, and one of the bolts that I find really useful is I'm not sure what it's called, but it's called the UAV bolt, or the radar bolt, I guess you could call it actually, which allows you to pretty much what you can do with the crossbow and when you have those bolts, it pretty much just fire it somewhere and it'll notify you of all enemies nearby. Now I have all the bolts for the crossbow, which makes it very helpful. It's more like a Swiss Army knife for me. So now I just shot that guy with the UAV radar bolt thingo on the crossbow, and I'm not sure. No, teammate got him. All right. So pretty much, like I said, I like using these guns, like using the crossbow, especially with the radar bolts, simply because of the fact that you can fire it across the map, or I could fire it down into that building there, and it'll notify me of all enemies down there. But I did get shot from the side, and I didn't see that coming. But also, simply because of the fact that the crossbow has a nice long range, and you could use the long range crossbow bolt to kill someone and whatnot. So it's also really helpful. Like I said, really handy. It could be used like a Swiss Army knife. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. And now this gun is the M17. This guy died. Freaking terrorist. So the M417 is, like I was saying, in this sort of I should have mentioned this probably earlier on in the video, right at the beginning of the video, but it's pretty much a battle rifle, I guess. All snipers that are semi-automatic are pretty much battle rifles, since I don't recommend using them for long range with a bipod and like a 12-time scope, since they're not going to be very good, and simply because of the fact that they don't do as much damage. So you're going to end up having to do, like, you know, shoot someone like 4 times to actually kill them, and it's going to be very difficult and very annoying, and I honestly don't prefer, or I don't exactly like it. So if you guys want to just, you know, run around with the sniper rifle or mow people down with it, then go ahead and use the M417, or if you don't have it, then use the standard American sniper rifle, or the SKS. Now the reason that I recommend the that the M417 is the best battle rifle in Battlefield 3 is simply because of the fact that best premium battle rifle, and pretty much best battle rifle throughout the game. Now, you can also make the I believe it was the M988 or something like that. It was one of the semi-automatic snipers into a battle rifle, but it might not be as good in my opinion as this gun here, as the M417, simply because of the fact that the M417 is going to have a higher rate of fire, and pretty much like you guys saw there, with me in that holding down that building, I was at close range, and I guess you could say maybe medium range, just mowed down the enemy team, and it wasn't very hard. It was pretty easy. So what else do I have to mention about this gun and what I'm using with it? Also, play by the objective with this gun. I wouldn't recommend actually, you know, being a low man army and running around and killing, doing, you know, like what I did. I was, you know, with my teammate. My teammates were close by when I entered the building, anyways, and you know, I think they died, and I was the last alive in that era or whatever. So let's see what else. Now the things you're going to actually want to use, I'm going to tell you them now, guys, and I'm going to show you them at the end of this video, which is also another thing I probably should have told you guys. And this is all coming through the top of my head. I've got some information written down on paper here. So what you're going to want to use, what equipment you're going to want to use, and what perk is pretty much the crossbow, scoped, radio beacon, and squad cover. Now the reason squad cover is because obviously when you're running with your teammates, or with your squad, I should say, you're gonna be getting suppressed by the enemy, of course, when they see you and they start opening fire at you. Especially enemy snipers, they like to, especially if they're using a semi-automatic sniper, they're gonna fire at you. They're gonna try to kill you with their snipers, and they're gonna suppress you. And being suppressed is one of the most annoying things in Battlefield 3, in my opinion. I don't like being suppressed. I find it very annoying, and this guy just gets pooped on. So squad cover will, you know, provide protection against suppression to all of your squad mates, and it is very helpful, squad cover, in my opinion. I love to use squad cover, and it does help my teammates a lot, and unless one of your teammates or one of your friends that's playing with you has squad cover, then I recommend you maybe go on squad ammunition or something else that's pretty helpful, because there's no point in having 2 people with squad cover, because that's not going to be very helpful. Now the M1911 S-Tac, we're going to sort of hop into this S-Tac thing, and to the M1911 S-Tac, and just tell you guys a little bit about how this gun is, how this gun can be used with this class setup, because some of you guys might be wondering why not the Magnum and why not, you know, all this when you're using a gun that's you know, that's sounding loud and that's revealing a position on the map. So like I already said earlier in this video, the M1911 is S-Tac, of course, or you could use the M1911 with suppressor, or any gun with any handgun with the suppressor, because of the fact that you're comfortable with. Now I'm comfortable with the M1911 S-Tac because of the fact that I use it a lot, and that I believe that it, you know, it hides my position. And the reason the S-Tac, in my opinion, is the best gun for this class is because it has a suppressor which allows you to actually stealthily take out enemies. So for example, like I said earlier in the video, you can come out from behind an enemy, or behind the enemy, all of the enemies, for example, if they're hiding somewhere, and take them out one by one with the you know, the suppressed handgun or with the S-Tac. And also another reason I like to use the S-Tac is because it has a flashlight you can turn on and off, and the flashlight does sort of take longer for the enemy to figure out if you're an enemy or not. And some people don't really, like, you know, they exactly start shooting until they figure out, that you are an enemy, and then shit gets hard, shit gets heavy. Now this gameplay is 20 minutes long, so I'm not going to show you guys everything, and I believe I've spoken about everything to you guys, about, you know, everything about this class, everything about it. And this gameplay is also, by the way, it's not going to be like I should have probably mentioned this earlier in the video, but it's not going to be, it wasn't very godlike or anything, simply because of the fact that I was playing very well before this match, and then when I started recording, my skills sort of dropped, and I was, still trying to get some really good gameplay. And I did manage to get some really good gameplay, and I'm not sure if I've already passed the part where I got a squad wipe, or if you guys, or if it's later on in this gameplay, around maybe 20 minutes in. But I did end up also getting squad wipe, so with this class, and maybe it was because of the way I was playing with it or whatever. It might take some time adjusting if you're one of those guys that likes to just camp out with a 8 times sight on your L96 or whatever, but. Yeah, so this class is similar. You can play a similar. You know how like recons are usually, the kind of type to hide somewhere and attack from long range. Well, this one can be, you're like moving around. Moving around a lot, I guess. So now that I believe I've told you guys everything about the class and how to play it and whatnot. I'm going to show you guys the equipment now before I end this video. So here is the equipment for you guys now. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to smack that like button below like it's your girlfriend's bubble butt. Tell me in the comments below what gun you guys would like to see me record, or see me talk about, see me tell you guys the awesome custom class for the gun. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. So here's the class, like in the screen right now, on the screen right now, not in the screen right now, for you guys. And yeah, see ya.